Hi, this is Kim Wood, and welcome to my podcast, Hang On to Your Daydreams, a podcast for those over 50, now available on YouTube and Spotify. So please like and subscribe. With summer heading our way, many of us are planning vacations. Have you been to Texas lately? Well, if you like medieval times, the Sherwood Forest Faire in McDade, Texas is the place to go. Today, we have several members of the cast at the Sherwood Forest Faire to talk about what they're doing and why this is a must stop on your itinerary. Hello, guys.
Hello.
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 Hi. Where's PJ and Angela?
Hello.
Right here, darling.
We are here.
Okay, PJ, you're in your car, right?
I will be shortly.
Okie dokie, Smokey. So let's start with you, Brandy. Why don't you tell us your name, how you got into Sherwood Forest, etc., etc.
So I am Brandy Matthews, and I am the Holy Roman Empress Sicily Constance. We're in the year 1192, and I've been her now. This is my second season as the Empress. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. What about you, Anne Marie?
My name is Anne Marie Steinbach. I have been at Sherwood since 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, my character that I'm currently playing, Gal of Gisborne, I was cast for it in 2019. And we did the reset. So now I'm not there saving Guy because supposedly Guy of Gisborne died, and then I saved him. So now
Oh, okay.
I'm a villain. Let me rephrase that. I'm the villain at Sherwood
Oh,
Forest.
okay.
Ah,
I won't save you.
How about you, Nuria?
Hello, I'm Nuria Aguilar, and I have been at Sherwood. This is my third season. I started as Princess Berengaria. I am representing a character that was a Navarian princess, so from the kingdom of Navarre in Spain, which is today Spain, and got married with King Richard the Lionheart and became the Queen
Okay.
Consort of England. So
Oh,
for 1 year, yes, for 1 year, I represented her as a princess. And these last two seasons, last year and this year, I'm representing her as the Queen Consort of England. And how did I start it? One thing took to another. By invitation, I got recommended to audition. I did not know what was auditioning for. And when I started the character is how I learned.
had you ever auditioned for anything before?
Yes, actually, I worked. This is my third Renaissance Fair, and I am in a movie. It's in Amazon Prime. It's a B movie, a low budget movie,
Hey.
and we have been speaking about cult, so it's a cult movie.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Arius. Did I pronounce it right?
Not exactly.
Oh,
My
well.
name is Iris Boatman. Don't worry, everyone
Iris.
gets
Iris. Well, it's supposed to start with an I.
it. My name is Iris Boatman, and I portray the character of Blondell. As Anne Marie was saying, we did a reset recently. We run on a 10-year loop,
Uh-huh.
and we recently restarted on our 10-year loop, and my character was not there for the first run.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the first person to play this character. I'm historically a troubadour, a storyteller, and a poet who was a childhood friend of King Richard. And there's a legend that I break him out of jail during the Third Crusade. So,
Are you just
and I
like one of
speak
these?
with an outrageous French accent.
Are you just like one of these merry men that just walk around singing all the time?
No, the merry men are only wish they could have me.
Oh, excuse me. That's awesome. Okay, Angela, where are you?
Y'all give me one more minute, move on to someone else for just a brief second.
All right, PJ,
I can
how you
speak.
doing?
Hello, my name is Russell Reed. I play Prince John Plantagenet, the real villain. No, the hero. No, just your rightful king at Sherwood. And it's my second year. This place, Sherwood, really does have a special magic as far as Renaissance fairs go. It is more intimate, it is more immersive, and more family friendly than the other fairs I've been to. And I think that I don't know. John has been a fun character to play. He lets me excise the worst of my inner demons, and you know, it's fun.
All right. Well, do you sit there and sword fight with Prince Richard or anything?
Well, he's still away this year. He's still
he's
off
still-
on crusades. So
Oh,
while he's
okay.
away, I make moves and I try to claim the crown for myself because, brother's off
course.
being a foolhardy, vainglorious, sword-swinging bloke, and I want to actually solve the kingdom's problems, or so I tell people.
Oh, so yeah, you want them for yourself. I know. You don't have to sit there and lie to me.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Anne Marie, but I think we actually just heard we have the most certified fighters of any Ren Fair. Is that correct, Anne Marie?
That is correct.
When you say certified fighters, explain what you mean.
That we are certified for stage combat, that we have gone through the training and the safety things to be in stage combat. And some of the people who teach it and test it are in the big movies.
Oh.
So have done Lord of the Rings, have done, I can't think of another one right now, but
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
We are
My
certified.
brain went to 300, but I was like, I think I'm making that up.
We are certified by the American Society of Actor Combatants. And there are 8 different disciplines. I myself have rapier and dagger and longsword or English sword. And I'm working in unarmed, knife, sword, and shield.
Oh.
And there are 4 more. So, yes.
Wow.
And if I can tag on to that, not only do we have the most certified fighters of any Renaissance fair, but also this certification you can carry with you anywhere. It's a part of your actor's portfolio. You can take it to Broadway, you can take it to Hollywood, and they don't have to train you. So it makes you more desirable as an actor if you want a future career after this.
Do they pay you to take these courses? I mean, is that part of your rehearsal?
That just happened last season. At the end of last season, we announced that you pay for either your first or your second class. After you get that certification going, they will pay for is it the advanced, Anne Marie? That our owner, our George, is
they give us
very
discounts.
amazing.
They give us discounts, and there's also scholarships because when we fight at the fair, we get tipped for one of our trial by combat shows.
Oh, that's awesome.
We take those tips and put it for people who can't afford the classes, and weapons and armor are really expensive, so it helps out with that too.
Okay, say I'm a grandmother, and I've come down to Texas with my grandkids. Tell me what we're gonna do.
Oh gosh, well,
where do you start, right?
I would say definitely get there early enough to be there for the opening ceremony where the gate opens, because it is its own show. It's its own experience.
And what time would
with
that
camping? Friday night, you can show up, set up your camp, set up your trailer, set up your tent.
Okay.
Then you get all the festivities in there too. Don't forget the clans are out there having live bands and drums, and I mean it's one big festival for a whole weekend for you and the kids. And then in the morning, yes, go early, get over to the front gate, and that's where the shows start before the doors even open.
And what time
the doors
is
open
that?
at 10 a.m., but
10
you'll want to
a.m.
be there by like 9:40 to be in the crowd, because there is typically a crowd. And then I'm not going to ruin the show for you, but then the doors open, and then once you enter, it's a theme park. It's a wonderland. The kids can throw tomatoes at persons and dunk people in the water. They can get their face painted.
Oh my gosh!
Throw axes, shoot arrows, ride on a horse.
That's one other superlative. As far as superlatives of Sherwood, not only do we have more stage combatants than any other certified stage combatants, we also have a larger archery presence and professional archers. We have world-renowned archers who come to Sherwood. There's an archery contest as well that happens on the jousting field. So that's another superlative we have to offer.
Awesome.
And we also have the
Go ahead.
organization, the Knights of the Grail, which is an organization, a nonprofit organization that supports with horse therapy for veterans. And those are the horses that are used in the fair for the parade. And one of them is
It's
a
equine
Percheron.
therapy.
That is, what is that?
Equine therapy.
Yes, exactly. Equine therapy. And one of them is also dragging the carriage, the royal carriage.
Oh my goodness gracious. This place has got a lot of stuff going on, a lot more than I thought. Angela, are you ready to jump in yet?
I sure am.
Well, come on in.
All right. So my name is Angela. I play the Contessa Amalia, lady in waiting to our Holy Roman Empress. And I have been attending fairs for a number of years. My first one was actually the Arizona Renaissance Festival when I was 16.
Wow.
About 3 years ago, almost now, my boyfriend moved back from California to take care of his ailing father and mother-in-law, stepmother. And one day, he's like, "Hey, it's almost your birthday. You want to go to the Renaissance Festival for it?" I'm like, okay, why not? So we went to TRF one time, and we fell in love with it. Like, all right, that was fun. And we had so much fun, we went back again. And he's like, all right, there's got to be other festivals, other things we can do. And the first thing that came up when I started searching was Sherwood Faire. And I'm like, honey, that's 30 minutes from your house. We can go and come back if we want to. Like, all right, we tried it. Absolutely fell in love. We went a handful of times. We camped a couple of times that year. He's not a big camper. He is cold intolerant. I am heat intolerant. So it was kind of a hit and miss depending on the day. No. And last year, it's an interesting mix for darn sure. So last year, I ended up buying a Friends of Fair pass, which meant I got season access to camping and attending. I camped most weekends. I went almost every weekend except one. There was a birthday party for one of my nieces, so I'm like, all right, I got to go to that. And somewhere early on in the summer, I saw a posting for, hey, if you're interested, we have auditions coming up. And on a whim, I said, well, you haven't acted since high school, so why not? And just a few months later, here I am. It is my first year acting at Sherwood, and opening weekend was rough, but on a lot of us because it's opening weekend. You're not quite ready for it yet, especially if you're brand new. But it was absolutely wonderful, and acting alongside Brandy has been quite the pleasure.
Aww.
I was actually originally slated to be a villager, and then things happened, and they needed a lady in waiting for Brandy for the Empress. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And I'm very happy for that change because it's been a blast. It's a lot of hard work, but it is a lot of fun too.
Awesome. I'm going to have to come down there. Now that I've heard about this place sounds just totally awesome. Now, where exactly is McDade, Texas?
Near Bastrop is probably the city that most people would know right off the top of their. Yeah, Bastrop.
You make a triangle like this, kind of, and this would be Houston, this would be Austin, and this would be Sherwood and McDade. So yeah,
it's around 36 miles east Austin.
36
yeah, that's
miles.
the best way to say it. Austin really is the largest metroplex of mention. I doubt anyone outside of Texas has heard of Bastrop.
Bastrop used to be the capital of Texas.
It's like I'm from Kentucky, and we have a place called Possum Trot. And my dad was actually born in Monkey's Eyebrow. So there you go.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
He says
we have a Possum Kingdom here, so.
Possum Kingdom, there you go.
Yep.
Is there anything else you guys, now the fair will run from when?
So we just started March 2nd and we end April 21st. That'll be our
Okay.
last weekend. We do have one 3-day weekend, March 15th, 16th,
Okay.
14th, 15th, 16th. That's our St. Patrick's Day weekend.
15, 16, 17.
Thank
Friday
you.
the 15th.
Does it
I
run during?
started out right, didn't I? And then I went backwards.
It's a spring break. It's all weekends of March and
April.
Okay. And you run
It's
Monday
the
or
only 3-day
Sunday,
weekend.
Sunday through
21st.
Saturday?
No.
Saturday and Sunday, and just Friday, March the 15th.
Okay. Okay. Well,
From
that's
March
good
2nd
to
to
know.
April 21st.
That's good to know because I'd hate for somebody to show up there on Wednesday and can't get in. So don't go there on Wednesday.
No.
They won't find
we
anybody.
won't be there.
So, it's closed. Yeah.
And
What
if
else?
you do get in, make sure you got bail money.
Have fun while you're there. You're
Right.
gonna pay for it. So what else would y'all like to tell me about it?
So it is a 25-acre themed area. We don't like to say amusement park because we're not. What we wanted to give that's different than any other Ren Fair is that immersive effect. When you walk in that gate, you're supposed to see 1192. All the characters stay in character with 1192. We don't talk about modern technology or anything else. You know, you may have it, but we don't, they'll call it a fairy box or whatnot. And so we don't have cell phones out. We really do for 9-10 hours a day stick into character and want you to feel like you just stepped into 1192. So
However,
It's
we are
an
not a
immersive-
reenactment fair, so it's important for that to be reminded. We are not a reenactment fair.
You don't do
And
the
we are a
same
medieval
things.
fair, not a Renaissance fair, but we get grouped in with the Renaissance fairs.
So you
Right.
don't do the same show every day.
We do. And that's what I would like to mention is that there's when you're there, you can find an endless array of musical performances, dance performances, variety shows, illusionists and magicians. There's all kinds of shows. However, there is a main overarching storyline show because Sherwood Forest is the home of
Exactly.
who? Robin Hood. So it is the Robin Hood story. It's the story of Robin Hood in various ways, saving the kingdom from the various nefarious forces and helping to keep the common people safe, well-fed, and happy.
And in this way, what we do is we provide an immersive theater experience for our patrons. They show up and we put them on stage with us. We are interacting with them and they feel like they are a part of the entirety of the story and the home that is Sherwood Forest Faire.
This place
And that's
just,
the magic.
it sounds
sure.
amazing. It sounds amazing. So again,
It really is.
this is part of the cast of Sherwood Forest Faire in McDade, Texas. Please check them out. Enjoy the photos that I've posted. Some were great enough to send me photos. So we're going to have all those put up there. And if you've got any questions, where should people go to contact you?
SherwoodForestFair.com.
SherwoodForestFaire.com. That should be easy enough.
FAIRE.
Keep in mind, it's Fair with an E. So it's Sherwood Forest, FAIRE.com.
Sherwood Forest Faire, FAIRE.com.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank everybody for being here today. It sounds like an awesome place. And I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you so
Kate.
much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.